breaking news. 2 Israeli embassy staff were shot and killed overnight in Washington, D.C. have now been identified.
Police say the suspect yelled "Free Palestine" after he was arrested. Here in New York, the mayor called for beefed up security outside the Israeli embassy in Midtown. Christina joins us live here in studio with the latest on the investigation, including what we're just learning about the victims. Christina.
Mary and Chris, the Israeli ambassador to the U.S., says the 2 victims were a couple and that the young man had just purchased a ring and planned on proposing next week in Jerusalem. Police have identified the suspect as 30-year-old Elias Rodriguez of Chicago and say he was seen pacing back and forth outside the museum before shooting that couple, later confessing to the crime. A horrific shooting in Washington, D.C. overnight. Police say 2 Israeli embassy employees, identified by the embassy as Yaron Lashinsky and Sarah Milgram, were shot and killed as they exited the Capitol Jewish Museum just after 9 p.m.
Couple that was gunned down tonight in the name of Free Palestine. It's a young couple about to be engaged.
Police say the 2 victims were targeted.
The suspect was observed pacing back and forth outside of the museum. He approached a group of 4 people, produced a handgun, and opened fire.
D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith says the suspect, tentatively identified as 30-year-old Elias Rodriguez, entered the museum shortly after the shooting. Multiple witnesses inside said he looked distressed, and that event staff assumed he was fleeing from the gunman, even offering him water, when all of a sudden,
reaches into his bag and pulls out a keffiyeh and says, "I did it. I did this for Gaza," and just starts shouting "Free Palestine," and that's when the police came in and arrested him.
Police say the suspect told them where he had discarded the gun. That weapon was later recovered.
We will not tolerate this violence or hate in our city.
Officials say the threat to the community is over and that the suspect is believed to have acted alone. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called the shooting horrific and anti-Semitic. He said he has instructed Israeli missions around the world to beef up security. Mary, back to you.
Christina, thank you. And be sure to stay with CBS News for the latest on this breaking situation in D.C. We will bring you any updates on air, online, and on our website at cbsnewyork.com.